Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the United Way. This is the pre-match show. I am your host Ameya, and Dean will be joining shortly for the actual watch along when Manchester United play Brentford in the Premier League. Premier League is back, and so am I for the pre-match shows. This will be a regular thing going forward. So get used to this face. Maybe not to the spikes. This was just I woke up like this. If you like the spikes and you want them to continue, put a like on this. If we get 5 likes, I will keep the spikes for the next preview. We'll get right into the form guide. So far, United have won five, drawn one, and lost two of our fixtures since the start of the year. Um, Three of our successes have come from away from home, and only one loss, and that was to Manchester City at the Etihad. Most people didn't even see it, so you know, did it really happen? Currently, we are coming off a high of beating Liverpool 4-3 in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Unfortunately, the end of that game resulted in Ahmad getting sent off, which means that he is unavailable for this game. Um, if we look at the opposition side, they also have one player suspended, which is coincidentally Sergio Reguilon, who was at United for the first half of this season. Um, Brentford have been struggling since since they've got Ivan Toney back. They've not been playing quite well. They've only got 10 points from their last 18 games in the division, and they have 5 defeats in 6, which means they are absolutely gunning for a win. And guess who they decide to play? Manchester United. I tell you, we can't catch a break, can we? Anyway, we'll look at this in a positive way. They'll be desperate to win, and I think that if we play our football, we'll be able to draw out that desperation. And when they make mistakes, we'll be able to capitalize on them. We'll get into the predicted 11 just now. This is my predicted 11. As you can see, I've gone with Onana as goalkeeper. Lindelof, Varane are the centre back partnership because no one else is fit. Dallo and Wan-Bissaka because we don't have a left back. So and Wan-Bissaka was pretty good at left back against Liverpool. So let's hope we can do it again. A midfield three of Kobe Mainu, Tomine, and Bruno. Um, Again, with Casemiro injured, I would have preferred Casemiro there, but with Cas injured, we're gonna have to play McTominay early on instead of bringing him on as a sub. The last time we played Brentford, he came off as a sub and scored 2 goals, which won us the game. This time we're gonna have to rely on him to have a bit of positional discipline in midfield and hold on to the ball and not just give it to them and fuck it up for us. I also think that this midfield did pretty well when it played against Liverpool. There was a lot of energy there. So if we can continue this energetic midfield and just try and not get overrun in the midfield department, I think we have a good game for us today. In the forward line, I've gone with Rashford on the left, Garnacho on the right, and Hoyland down the middle. This 11 basically picks itself. This is a fit 11. We don't have anyone else fit. Mason Mount is back, but he's just fought off injuries and come back. He's not going to be starting anytime soon. Christian Eriksen cannot play for more than 40 minutes, so he's not going to be available to start anyway. So this is basically all the players that we have who can play a good 60 to 70 minutes of football. So anyway, we will look at our key man, and it is none other than Starboy, Kobe Mainu. I think that Kobe has been absolutely phenomenal in midfield, and I I think we should constantly keep checking his birth certificate because I refuse to believe that that is an 18-year-old. I I I cannot believe it, and I will continue to not believe it until I see it in front of me, his actual birth certificate that says he is not a clone of Clarence Seedorf, and who had just been a who's just been de-aged 20 years. So um, anyway, I think Kobe is going to be the player to watch out for. We are going to require him to be that rock in midfield, hold on to possession, because Brentford are a tough team to beat. Despite their shit form, they have always got it in them to be a giant killer, and they are very lethal on the counters. And one of the main things we're going to require Kobe to do is sit and screen in front of that midfield. Sit and screen in front of that defense. Make sure that it's not overrun. And we are going to require our midfielders, Scott and Bruno, to come back a little bit, help Kobe out. He's still an 18-year-old. He can't alone hold all of Brentford's midfield on his own, and hopefully the boys don't leave him to hold the entire midfield on his own, and we will see a decent midfield performance. Um, I do believe that the way he played against Liverpool was nothing short of spectacular, and he was my man of the match for that game up until the point where Ahmad came and just put in the best right wing performance Old Trafford has seen since that charity match where David Beckham played on the right wing. I think it was 2020, 2019, yeah. So anyway, Kobe is going to be crucial to us, and I think that he turns up, we win this game. Key man, star player to watch for Brentford is none other than Mr. Betts himself, Ivan Toney. He scored a goal against Belgium in the internationals last. I think it was a few days ago. He is always a threat when running in behind, powerful, physical. I wouldn't mind if he would come to United, but realistically, we're never going to get him. He's a 100 million striker. We already have an 80 million striker. We just bought this year, so it won't be. I don't think it'll be happening. But Ivan Toney is going to be their danger man. They're going to be looking for him. If we stop him, we stop a lot of their attack. Mbueno is also there, and he should also be looked at. I think if Wan-Bissaka clamps him down, I think Varane can make swift work of Ivan Toney. But we still have to be very careful. He's a very tricky player. So the boys will have their hands full today. I'm expecting a good defensive performance because of Dallow's consistency and the fact that Varane has been coming in, just sort of coming in on his own and just taking the reins of the defense and being like, I am going to calm you guys down. Just listen to me, and I will take you to the promised land. We should listen to Champions League Varane and just do what he says. He's like the conductor of that entire back line. Very crucial to us, and he'll be very crucial in clamping Ivan Toney down as well. Now, my score prediction is going to be this, which is a 3-1. 4 goals will be scored, but this time 3 from us, 1 to them. Respect. Anyway, I think we can score 3 goals. I think it's going to be scored by McTominay, Garnacho, and Hoyland in any order you give it. I think they will score. We just not equipped to keep a clean sheet away. But if we do, that'd be nice. But I think 3-1 is a realistic expectation here. Um, I think that the way they lost to Burnley last time makes people think that the Brentford is going to be an easy takedown. But people forget that Reguilon got an early red card and they were basically on the back foot, and they still lost 2-1. It wasn't like a absolute hammering. So we are going to have our A game on, otherwise they are going to take over. So I think that this is a good opportunity for Eric Ten Hag's men to silence the haters and doubters, and basically the anyone but United media as well, about questions about Ten Hag's job, the players' job. I think if all the players just manage their hold their own in this and fight the way they fought against Liverpool, just show a bit of character, I think we can easily pump Brentford. We're going to need to see that kind of football that we played against Liverpool in the first 30 minutes, but we're going to have to see this for an entire half. Then we can shut down shop, and then hopefully we'll be able to bring on some of our players who are returning from injury. I hear that Martinez might be involved in this game. Maybe he can come off the bench for the last 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Just we need to ease him back for the Liverpool game. I would rather not play him at all. If it's any doubts in whether or not he can play or not, I would just keep Martinez for the Liverpool game, because that league game against Liverpool, which is in a week's time, in a week and a bit's time, is crucial for us to win. We need Martinez for that, and he is going to be absolutely key for us. Uh, this has been, in my opinion, the biggest letdown of our season, that we haven't been able to see Martinez, because he is our most important player in this team. Because when he's there, the levels go up, the and the feeling that we can beat these guys goes up, because he makes us believe in it. He runs into tackles, smashes someone in, gets the crowd going. And I feel like we've struggled a lot this season because Martinez has been injured. So now that he is on the way back, I think we should just ease him back for the entirety of the season. We just want him to be fit and injury free. Um, this has been the pre-match build-up for Manchester United versus Brentford. I have been your host, Ameya. Uh, if you like this video, please give it a like. If you disliked it, please leave it in the comments what you didn't like about it. And I will work on that in the next video. This has been Ameya for the United Way. Thank you guys, and I will see you. I may see, I won't be here for the post match reaction, because I think I'll be dead by then. It will be like 3 a.m. where I am. So I will see you guys for the next match preview, which is Chelsea. So that's been me. See you guys. Peace.